It follows the shape. This will not only help you get a blah blah, I don't know what it's going to help you get, and because really, so start doing it when you start take a book about what you so whether you are here because you want to also guys, a little stick around. Hello guys, and welcome back to Cubis Art. Now today I am going to attempt to be helpful. Yes, that's right, I'm going to help you. This is my first tutorial video. Well, not a tutorial as such, but I am going to be informative. Basically, I'm going to give you some helpful tips on how to draw absolutely anything. Now this is by no means a how to draw good video. How to draw good, yeah. How to draw good. These are just some general rules that I try to follow myself in order to make my drawings the best they can possibly be. And who knows, they might even help you improve your artwork. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. So whether you are here because you want to improve your drawing skill, or if you're just here for the outtakes, I know some of you are, stick around for 5 useful tips on how to draw absolutely anything. Let's go. So first things first, research and reference. So before you start to draw anything, you really need to know what it looks like. Now this may seem like an obvious first step. Godly, you're so obvious. We could choose something to draw, yeah? But how many times have you put pencil to paper and drawn something, and then at the end realised that it doesn't really look anything like what you set out to draw? Yeah, me too, that happens. In our example today, we're going to be drawing some cats. So I'm guessing you've all seen a cat before, but how many of you have actually really looked at a cat? You know, like really looked at it. Really look at that cat. You need to know what the cat looks like, goddammit. So get on your internet search engine, search for some images of what you want to draw. What you need to do is really look at these images. Take a good look at the form, the shapes involved, which we'll come to later, the placement of features, get a good understanding of what you will attempt to draw before actually putting pencil to paper. Now, it's fine to use references in your artwork as long as you're not just copying exactly what someone else has drawn. For example, say if you were writing an essay, you wouldn't just write an essay without researching information on the topic. And exactly the same goes for drawing. You need to look at pictures, you need to see what something looks like before you attempt drawing it. Otherwise, it's just not going to be good. You've got to fail, goddammit. But today, with my tips, you'll do it well, you'll do it great, it's going to be fine. The reason we need to do this is because even though we think we know what something looks like, the way our brains work is basically if we try and pull something up in our memory, our brain fills in a lot of the information subconsciously and we get a general image of it in our heads. When you're drawing something, however, the brain doesn't tend to do this, as accurate measurements are required for it to look what it is intended to look like when you've finished your drawing. And that brings us to our next tip. Now this really is a game changer, guys, and I can guarantee that if you didn't do this before and you start doing it now, then it will absolutely 100% improve your drawing. And that is to draw basic shapes. So before drawing your cat or whatever you're going to draw, take a good look at your reference and look for any basic shapes you can see in the picture. For example, start to build your sketch out of whatever shapes you can see. Circles, triangles, squares, cylinders, rectangles, any shapes that you can see, draw them and use them as building blocks for your sketch. But Cubis, how's a circle gonna help me draw a cat? Don't be so stupid, I've never seen a triangular cat. This will not only help you get your image proportions more accurate, but it will also help you when you're drawing the basic outline for your sketch. I would recommend drawing these shapes very lightly in pencil, just so you can erase them later on. So as you can see, guys, I've got my reference of a cat up on the screen there, and basically what I do is just look for any basic shapes I can see in that image and start building my picture up out of those. Drawing very lightly, of course, so that you can get rid of these shapes later, or so that they don't show up as much through in your final sketch. Then once I'm done with the basic shapes, I start to draw the outline of the sketch a little darker, and you can see already the cat's starting to take shape. If I had done this without drawing the basic shapes first, there would be a lot more mistakes, it would be out of proportion. A whole lot of things can go wrong, but a whole lot less things go wrong when you draw basic shapes in first. This sketch took I reckon about 4 minutes max. It would have took a lot longer without drawing the basic shapes in first. Now then, next, before you create your masterpiece, you need to... What's up guys, Jeff Cavalier here at Outtakes. You need to warm up. So just like if you're going to the gym and you want to do some exercising, if you don't warm up first, then you are more likely to injure yourself. And the same goes for drawing, kind of. If you don't warm up first, you are much more likely to make a mistake in your drawing. So my advice here would be to do a quick practice page, maybe 5 or 6 sketches of what you want to draw in the end, just from different angles, different poses. Don't take too long on each sketch, maybe 3 to 5 minutes. So step 1, you have your references. Step 2, you want to look for the basic shapes in those references. Get these shapes down on paper and then draw your sketch around these shapes. So like I said before, don't take too long on each one. This is just to get you warmed up so you don't injure yourself. This is just to get you warmed up so you don't make too many mistakes when you're drawing your final sketch. The next step is to get your final sketch down. You're now a confident artist. You know exactly what you want to draw and how you're going to draw it. You're not worried about it looking weird because you're a master of shape and form. So it's time to sketch out your masterpiece, soldier. Huh! Yes, that's right, guys. It's time to make a start on your final piece. Your Jedi training is complete, young Padawan. Use it wisely. We were the chosen one! But don't rush it, goddammit. Your sketch is what you will follow for your final lines and details. So try to get it looking as good as possible before adding any ink or paint or whatever medium you choose to draw in. Once you are 100% happy with your sketch, then you need to just crack on with the next stages. So add your ink, add your paint, create your masterpiece, and most importantly, step 5, guys, the final tip in my video is to have fun. Most importantly, you have to have fun. At the end of the day, guys, it's important that you have fun with whatever you choose to draw. If you do end up making any mistakes whilst you're drawing it, don't be too hard on yourself. Just roll with it. You can recover. If it's in the sketching stage, then great, you can erase it and, you know, try again. If you're inking or painting, just roll with it. You can recover. You can make it look however you want. That's the beauty of art. I draw because it makes me feel happy and relaxed, and I also love to create interesting images that people will enjoy looking at. If you follow these 5 simple tips, I can absolutely guarantee that your artwork will be better off for it. That's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope these 5 tips will help you to improve your drawing skill. If you liked it, hit like. If you want to say something, leave it down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more original content from Cubis Art. See you next time. You can find more of my drawings on my Instagram at Dr. Cubis. If you're interested in any commission work, then get in touch on my Facebook page, Cubis Design. And for prints, merch and stickers, go to my website, drcubis.com. You can find more of my drawings on my Instagram. Just roll with the maybe 5 or 6 sketches. Ew, what was that? So you're not long worried about it. You are now a confident artist. Because you're a master of shape and form. So it's time to get your sketch down. Oh. So my advice here would to fuck. So my